soul, and all that's within me. Bless his holy and righteous name. I want to make this really, really short. People, listen. You have to teach your children when they're young. Brother, sisters, sister, sister, brother, brother. You don't touch each other sexually, period. That's called incest. You all gonna have to teach your children that touching each other is wrong in the private areas, or even what brothers is doing with their sisters. You know what I mean, having sex with their sisters, young ages, touching on their sisters, going under the table and all this other stuff. That's wrong. And that has to be taught to your children. You tell your kids you don't touch the boys, you don't touch your sister, and sisters you don't touch your brother in their private area, or touching on each other anywhere on their body parts sexually. That is wrong. So a lot of times people go through stuff like this here because the parents don't take time to teach the children. You don't touch your brother, you don't touch your sister inappropriately. And then people say they don't know no better. Yes, they do know better. This is the devil, a spirit of incest trying to work its way in your family line. When it's already in your family line, God trying to break these spells, these curses off y'all family line. But y'all still letting these curses go on and on because you don't talk about it. People act like they scared to talk about things they need to talk about. You don't touch your sister or your brother inappropriately. You don't have no business touching your sister on the breast. You don't have no business touching her on the private part. You don't have no business under the table peeping out her dress. All these other stuff is wrong. So you don't do that. Things get started at a young age. They do this at a young age. And then people wonder what's wrong with the kids and all these different things going on in the day because kids was touched inappropriately, either by another kid or a grown person. But if we start them off young, teaching our children right now, as they're young, you don't have to worry about that. You let them know you don't cross the line. That's wrong. But nobody wants to talk about it. A lot of us been through it, but we don't talk about it because it's taboo. That's ignorance. Educating yourself is knowledge, is power. Teaching people the right way is power. This is why so many people are messed up today because of stuff like this going on. Or children in the school, they can't tell nothing because the teachers is fooling with them. Or they in the church, the pastor and the people in the church fooling with the children. Or the so-called pastors are getting in between people, husband and wife. Or the so-called apostle call himself counseling people, and he laying up with the husband. He turning the husbands out. And the wife turning the men out. I'm talking about the church. Not just home. I'm talking about this so-called church. These church occults. A lot of things I don't say, I know, but I didn't say anything. But God said, now speak it. They're down low, up in the pulpit, down low. Down low, call themselves apostles and pastors, and they on the down low, got a wife. They still sleep with other women outside their marriage. Wonder why people you're around so screwed up because the pastor done had the man. And the pastor wife that had the woman. Both of them go different ways. Then you get a screwed up husband following these people and he all screwed up. Like he don't know what he doing wrong. Yeah, he know he wrong. Because they know what you beat and said something to them about your personal life, which you ain't had no business telling them no way, because their own life was messed up. You all jacked up full of lust because you tangled yourself with a lustful apostle that called himself a fake apostle. That's what he is. And a fake pastor. And fake evangelists and fake prophets and all the rest of y'all fake tale. I'm sick and tired of y'all fake people on the pulpit, call yourself trying to teach somebody something, and y'all nasty yourself. Y'all doing all kind of ungodly stuff, poly relationships. Sitting in front of everybody else like y'all get together so good, and I could tell y'all never did get along. But y'all had this front in front of other people and still walk around the day with that front, that air, like you all that and you ain't. Let God throw back the cover on you and put you on the screen where everybody can see your mess. But you want to try to counsel somebody else and your mess toe up. And your husband's a homosexual. On the down low. No, let's talk about this today. Because God stopped me. And don't make an excuse. I heard somebody say, well, you know, they young and they do. No, you teach your children. That is wrong. We have to teach our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren. As the children come along, us as the monarch of the family, we got to teach those kids. You don't touch each other. That's violating each other. Then you wonder why the children turn out, look at the world today, how the kids are. And you wonder how they like that, because nobody talk to them. Take time to talk to them and tell them what you don't do and what you do. You want children to raise themselves. They incapable of raising themselves. That's why God gave y'all parents. For the parents to teach y'all the right way. But a lot of y'all ain't living nothing, so you can't teach your children nothing. Then you wonder why they all jacked up. It ain't nobody else's fault. You can't blame the teacher, nobody else, because you didn't do your part as a parent. Then you get around trying to talk about your husband or wife when you the one doing all the dirt. You're the one on the down low. Then you want to set up and mock somebody else because they living right before God. Then y'all want to get together, mock and laugh and tickle like everything funny, and y'all laughing y'all way on into hell. And why the rest of the little dummies follow y'all? Because they ain't got no common sense. They ain't got no discernment. Even if you don't have discernment, you have common sense. Because number one, you got your senses, and God gonna alarm you and say, these people ain't right. How's I walk in a place and I know who all ain't right and who right in the place? But y'all don't know nothing. And then y'all sit under these devils for years and don't know nothing. Because you've been bewitched. They work witchcraft over you. So you don't leave, so you can be a part of their era to take care of their lazy butts. These men looking for a woman to take care of them. They selling their body parts. This is what they do. They're selling their body parts. They're prostituting. They are scamming people. I ain't gonna make this long, but only thing I'm gonna say, guys, listen, teach your children, don't touch each other. That's violating each other. That's sin. That's incest. So your kids won't grow up doing all these other things because you ain't said nothing to them. But you all have a nice day. I just want to put it out there, and you all, just pay attention to your kids and take time and talk to them. Please do that, because God